Now, once again, starting the show off with something that I don't know what that is, Jay. I'm not gonna lie and say, I'm an accredited jewelry professional. I've studied all the gemstones. It's a mine find. What is that? It's so pretty.
It's copper cuprite. Okay, it's pretty unique. It's pretty rare.
At that.
We just released this. I think this year, at the beginning of the year, is the first time we ever did anything in it. I acquired this material several years ago. It comes actually from my stomping grounds in New Mexico. This comes from the Chino Mine, which is down by Silver City, New Mexico. So it's in southern New Mexico, and it's actually copper. This is native copper, and it's inside cuprite, which it's, you just don't get a lot of it. The trick to working this is when you get the rough and it comes in, they slab it, and then each one of these, they have to, when they cut the cabochon, they literally, okay, you might have, let's say you have a surface area that might be 12 inches wide. Literally, let's just imagine, like a lot of these are big pieces, and you'll cut a big slab like that. We have a big lapidary diamond slab saw. We saw it. You go like that. The artist, literally, they take it to lapidaris, and they might be able to use this here, and this here, this here. So you have this big tile, if you can imagine. It's like having a huge floor tile, and it'll have like 4 holes cut in it. and
here's one of them.
Yes, and that's it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of waste that goes on this. You really, it's not like it just comes out like that. I mean, you find little, you have to cut huge pieces, and then you'll find little pictures within that, and they'll make a little template, and then they'll hand saw that out. So there's not a lot of these, and you waste a lot of the material. It's not something that you get a huge yield from.
And by the way, I just put this on a collar piece that we have coming up. I'm gonna turn it around so you can see the back. Look at all that silver. And then it's so beautiful with all the different colors. It looks almost, you could see the kind of the copper. It almost looks like a design, like a star.
It is. Every one of these is going to be uniquely different. There's no two. You see that this is native copper. So that's actually copper going through the cuprite. This is the cuprite part. And then you see, and then you got all these, this one looks, you know what it reminds me of? It's kind of like lightning bolts, electricity going through the air.
Or like it's rutilated quartz, where it's sort of like going in and out of it. Never seen anything like. It's a really cool design. It also looks very celestial. Everyone's talking about the Apollo 11 50th. I think my brain is in the stars, but I know that's where you like to hang out too. So it looks really cool. And you're right. Every single one is different. So that one looks different than this one.
And if you put these, if you got everything that we have, and you put everything out here in front of it, you would see, even though they're the same design, so they're the basic same look, you're gonna have this silver like this, you're gonna have this same shape, you're gonna have the same size cabochon, but every one of these cabochons is gonna be their own, I mean, they're all one-of-a-kind designs. I mean, Mother Nature doesn't make any two things totally identical, and so, they're all uniquely different. They're all uniquely different in their own right. It's just an incredible, and you just don't see this material. The only time I had ever I knew about it for years and years and years. I had seen it here again, and that's why I explained the tile. Maybe I didn't do that really that good.
No, you made it sound very
But I gotta tell you, the reason that I've never really had done anything with it is because it comes in these massive blocks, and then you have to cut it, and then you just get, the yield factor on it is like nothing. So it's a lot of work, but once you can do that, and then you can cut the patterns out, it comes out really super cool. But this is nothing you could ever do any major quantity on. I mean, this right here, in fact, this is one of the ones when you give the lapidaris the design, they look at you like, I really don't like you very much. Like, if I didn't really need to do this for you, I would go somewhere for lunch, for like a 3-hour lunch or something. So,
well, Darcia's on Facebook and says it's beautiful. It looks like a kaleidoscope, she says.
Oh, that's
a nice way to describe it, because of all the different colors. By the way, we're
things.
Live on Facebook, so I'll be checking out what you guys are saying, giving shout outs. But you
and
can also
I'm old enough to know what a kaleidoscope is.
Well, look, it and you turn. You turn, the little things go around. I love the kaleidoscope. We're also live. If you want to give us a call and say hi to Jay, he would love to hear from you. Our toll-free testimonial line is 1-866-376-8255. But if you're getting the pendant and you want to have the collar, it's also, by the way, a customer pick with 28 reviews.
You know what?
It's so
what are they
great.
selling it for?